Twitch star bought a Porsche and people are once again upset that he is rich. Hasan bought himself a $200,000 car. If you want to just blindly worship the gay fuckboy pretending to be a socialist to live a celebrity lifestyle, go ahead, but stop lying about this with this fucking stupid meme. This person seems nice, dude. Call me a gay fuckboy?
15 months.
Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, it's like one of... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. One of those guys. Got it. Folks have essentially called Piker a hypocrite for voicing socialist rhetoric while using money he earns and to line the pockets of big businesses. Others straight up said his spending habits mean he isn't a socialist at all. Then there were alt-right commentators like Lauren Southern who came out of the woodwork to mock Piker for buying a dentist car. Apparently all dentists drive Porsches, or at the very least, you can expect to see a sports car or two in your dentist parking lot. Piker later clapped back against the criticism. In one tweet he said, he owns those who are angry over the Porsche purchase because he lives rent-free in their minds. Really, you could say Amazon founder and mega billionaire Jeff Bezos owns Piker, since a large portion of his income comes from Amazon-owned Twitch. It's true. I mean, he does own me. In subsequent posts, Piker also claimed he's just a mere Twitch streamer making free content, not just some socialist Jesus arming a revolution like many on the right think he is. Kotaku reached out to Piker for comment, but did not receive an immediate reply. No, they didn't. Or maybe they probably reached out to the WME portal.
Hi.
The chatter around Piker's purchase isn't new, but it is exhausting. We did this in August when he bought a nearly $3 million house in West Hollywood, and now the discourse is spun up again. What folks may be forgetting is exactly what Piker said. He's just a Twitch streamer. Sure, he may be a socialist, but even socialists need housing and transportation. Could he have used the money more frugally, buying a modest car and a house while spending the rest on humanitarian aid? Totally. But Piker also doesn't owe anyone anything. More than that, though, he's free to do whatever he wants with his money, as long as that freedom doesn't lead to the continued subjugation of minorities and people of color. A tweet from Tiny Wiener Babe succinctly encapsulated feeling that everyone should have about Piker buying a new Porsche, or anything else for that matter. Hasan is only an entertainer and not a leftist vanguard. Him buying a new car literally means nothing. Exactly. Nothing in the real world is changing. Just because some internet socialist bought something, keep it moving. It's true. Tiny Wiener Babe did make a really good point, which is, I like that point that they made. Tiny Wiener Babe. For the record, you being a millionaire without a doubt does further subjugation, but you can't do anything about it. Dude, that's such a fucking idiotic principle that, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you literally are saying, like, as leftists, we have to make sure that we do not reach a level of financial prominence that would allow us to further fucking speak to the masses. Like, don't ever do that. Because the right-wing memes, okay? Because I believe wholeheartedly the reactionary right-wing memes that you yourself cannot be fucking successful and a socialist at the same time. It's just, it's ridiculous. And those very same people also absolutely love Danny DeVito, okay? Who lives in a fucking $85 million mansion. I love Danny DeVito, for the record. He's brilliant. He's beautiful. Beautiful soul. He's awesome, okay?
3 months already.
But it's like, it's never consistent. It's just like what you see in front of you that frustrates you, okay? And it's never applied evenly. Like there are like people like Mark Ruffalo, you know what I mean? There are people who aren't even socialists that are at least like progressive enough that a lot of people love, okay? But when it comes down to me, it's like, okay, it's just, you know, you're the worst guy. And it comes down to like the weirdest shit. What's up with Danny DeVito? Danny DeVito is like a outspoken leftist. You know shit got brought up by some students today in class. Uses an opportunity to teach about systemic versus individualistic action.
Months, my friend. Let's go.
Think about the net good here too. How many people have you inspired to be humanitarian, be better? That stuff doesn't even matter. Like even from, like, do I think I do good work that ends up, you know, influencing others to do good work? Yes, I do. Okay, but that's not my point here. My point here is that, like, people should be able to fucking buy whatever the fuck they want. Like, I've talked about this before. Like, there are limitations, obviously. You're like the male political Pokemon, the punching bag. Yeah. I did not buy the Turbo S, and it's not $200,000, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's still very expensive. It's fucking Austinox who like memed and said it was $200,000, but like, well, who cares? It was $145,000. Okay, like, what is that not expensive? It's still insanely expensive.
We can have bouncy castles at our headquarters as well.
Anyway, you also love the attention. No, I don't love having all of my fucking a good chunk of the nonsense we see here on daily comes down to politics. People engaging with politics as a form of entertainment rather than a life and death enterprise. What? Some people have the privilege to approach it as such, and some are duped into believing that we have the privilege to approach it as such. Debate bros are a good example of this. The only decent ones donate portions of their income or do charity live streams, but that's really about it. Most of it is just entertainment purposes. I tried to do, again, what a lot of these people do, okay? What a lot of these people are doing is getting the word out, okay? That's what I'm doing. You should be more open about the donations that you're doing. I have become more open about them because people fucking yell at me. Like, straight up. People have bullied me into it. And not only that, but I also, like, I do. But the reason why you think I'm not, or the reason why you think I'm still not fucking donating anything is because it doesn't matter. For the record. Like, it doesn't matter because you don't care. It's not about, like, what I've donated thus far. It's just another way to talk about it. It's another avenue to criticize me on. Like, for me, I think you're great, but insofar as you're helping make leftism mainstream and cool, you're an entertainer that shed lights on various educators and activists in the politically left sphere. I think some people don't appreciate the role you play and how you're only one small aspect of the bigger leftist socialist movement, which is and always will be worker-led. Yeah, that's my point always. And for the record, like, when I openly donate, they still fucking shit on me. They do. They say I'm lying, or they say I'm stealing money, or they say I'm doing it for clout, or they say I'm doing it for tax breaks. I've done it already. You put 10K down on the Minecraft Master Chef lady who needed liver surgery live on stream and no one wrote an article about it. I didn't even do that publicly. I did that quietly on the side. It's not like I fucking did it on purpose. Hasan is quite literally sniffing his own farts. I wasn't even able to save 25K in 3 years. It's crazy how people can afford anything. Yeah, be profoundly fucking lucky like I was, okay? That's it. Because 25K in 3 years, dude, I did not have that kind of fucking money, okay? Until I got insanely fucking fortunate. Yeah, I worked hard, but I also got insanely fucking lucky. That's the weirdest part. Like, if I was a meritocracy is real and like capitalism is fucking incredible guy, no one would ever, like, the same people would like cry about. Actually, those leftists would never fucking cry about me buying a car. They would never know. That's the annoying part about it, is that like people are constantly like, you're being a grifter by being a leftist. It's like, motherfucker, being a leftist sucks. Like, I'm trying to make it as fun and as approachable to the average person as possible, while you guys are doing your very best to just make it unapproachable and awful. It fucking sucks. Leftism is when you're fucking miserable and you're constantly talking about your own hangups and how it's actually not a consequence of systemic. It's actually not even a consequence of like systemic problems or the budget shortfall built into your very existence, a system that subjugates you, but instead some fucking dickhead on the internet making a commodity consumption that is definitely very lavish and expensive. Like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you're not a serious person. You're just an angry person, and you're directing your anger at someone like me because I'm right in front of you in the crosshairs. And that's it. And that's fine, dude. Blow off some steam. Like, I'm gonna fucking sit in the Porsche with the massage seats when I drive around. Like, it's fine. You know what I mean? It's not gonna kill me. Deadass leftists don't criticize the right for being grifters for making money. Yeah, it's just so weird. It's so fucking weird. It like is quite literally the reactionary argument, which is, oh, dude, you want to fucking save immigrants? Why don't you house all of them? Oh, dude, wow, you speak out about fucking systemic oppression? Well, why don't you literally solve it personally? Like, donate your entire wealth. Like, you sound like a fucking right-winger when you say that. Because I already do, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I do it, because it's not enough. And of course it's not enough, because one person can never fucking save the planet. That's not a real thing. God damn it. Americans are so hyper-individualistic that even the leftists, the supposed fucking socialists, are like, individually solve it, Captain America. Like, you think this is a fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, okay? It's the funniest thing, because like, I never make this comparison. Like, I'm not a revolutionary thinker. I'm not a revolutionary activist. I'm not a revolutionary vanguardist or anything like that, okay? But those who were in the revolutionary vanguard, who were actually theorists, who were thinkers, like they owned fucking factories like Engels, they owned fucking mansions like Marx, they owned 9 Rolls Royces like Lenin, okay? Like, these people all fucking had still luxurious goods, okay? Shut the fuck up. It's so stupid. And the irony is, like, what are you, the fucking American Enterprise Institute, being like, Lenin owned 9 Rolls Royces, but the man who fucking invented the Rolls Royce hated this sort of consumption. It's like, okay, nice, dude. Hasan compares those to the Lenin compilation. I don't. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a dumb himbo. I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do with like any sort of revolutionary activism. Okay. So I understand that individual decisions can't make systematic changes, but don't you agree that the optics are bad? Like, do you think you would get as much hate if you bought a brand new Toyota? I don't give a fuck about the optics, dickhead. Why the fuck would I care? Why would I fucking care about the optics of disingenuous shitheads who quite literally are fucking starting this conversation from the point of view of, yeah, suck my cock with the optics, dude. I don't give a shit. Fuck them. Yeah. I had 60,000+ subs and I drove a 2011 Toyota Camry, and they said, I'm doing that to LARP as a poor person. I'm doing that to make it seem like I'm closer to the working class. So what do you mean? Yeah. If I bought a shit car, they would say he bought a shit car because he wants to fucking LARP as a working class person when he's actually a fucking mega wealthy gorillionaire. There's no winning in this. There's no winning, which is why I just live your fucking truth. Who gives a shit?